I'm Mickey Colton.
And I'm Chad Dillon.
And this is the Utica Rallycross Series. Brought you live for Season 5 here at the Yuma Duel in the Desert. And Chad, I'm glad to be back.
Dude, it is so awesome to be here for Season 5. I'm looking forward to an awesome race at my favorite track of Yuma, Duel in the Desert.
I know, I am just ecstatic. You know, it hasn't even been a year yet since Season 4 concluded, but that was such an exciting season. A lot of young talent coming to the sport, and many of those drivers are coming back this year.
Well, I'm excited, though, too, because we've had big separations between seasons, where last season was so exciting that people wanted it back as soon as we could get out here, and we are ready for an awesome field of drivers today.
Yep, we have a lot of them. A bunch of veterans, some rookies, some drivers in their sophomore season. Hopefully they won't fall into the sophomore slump. And Yuma is not an easy racetrack. There's quite a few obstacles at this track that could be challenging to these drivers, but hopefully some of these drivers are prepared. Let's take a look at those drivers now on our starting grid. Now, Chad, any of these names stand out to you?
A couple big names here. We got the list of rookies, especially in the opening section. That's going to be tough for them. Rookies, first up to bat, that's always tough for them.
Yep, getting shades of Carson Bechtel when he was attempting this course as the first car up. To be taller for Cody Smart as well.
Big veteran Matt Evans. We're going to see if he can have a bounce-back season after last year. Not a good run for him, not a good outing. He almost considered retiring from Rallycross, but he decided to come back.
And two drivers to really watch out for on the second page. Tyler Benoit, the Dirt Devil, in 17th, and Captain Clutch Ray Davis going to be rounding out the grid. He could have a great shot of stealing this win away.
Oh yeah, he always does. He's always a threat in any dirt course. It's always fun to watch him.
Let's meet the first driver on track. It's going to be William Brock, car number 10 for Full Frontal Motorsports. Now, this is his first career start, but not his first attempt. He attempted Dead Man's Curve one year, but failed to qualify. So, hoping for a better showing this time around as a rookie.
Now, there's a lot of similarities between the Dead Man's Curve run and Yuma. They're both dirt. They're good, challenging courses with a lot of high jumps. Let's see if that experience can really, come into this first race.
He goes over the triple jump, and this is a very difficult section of the course, and this is going to be a very treacherous location. You could end up on your lid if you land that wrong.
Now, this double jump here has tripped up a lot of drivers, a lot of DNFs here, but hits it perfectly for the first man out for William Brock.
And remember, these drivers do not get practice time on the course. Their first run is their first run of the weekend. They have to watch other drivers. Coming to the line, 48.622.
That's a track record.
Yeah, that is the track record, which was set a couple seasons back by Seth Cole.
What a way to start the season for William Brock. But next up, we have teammate for Tyler Benoit, kind of the young predecessor for him, Cody Smart.
Cody Smart's got some big shoes to fill. He's in the number 20, which is not a number that Benoit Motorsports used to have, but they used to field the 21 of Adam Dunlap in this same colored car.
Yes, exactly.
So Cody Smart actually, the stipulations were that if he finished in the top 10 at Dead Man's Curve, he could get the ride.
Almost too perfect there.
Yeah, unfortunately a little bit slow coming up the top, but he didn't. He didn't get the top 10, but Tyler Benoit saw potential in him from this qualifier, decided to give him the shot.
Yep, and so far not a bad run for him at 50.056, but you know what? It's still pretty good.
Could have been a lot worse. Next up, Robert Piat, the Flying Dutchman, back on track. This time in the purple Nurple number 6. Now, Nathan Hudson was the driver of this car last year, and it did not go too well. So I'm not sure if Robert Piat's going to be too happy with this machine, but we'll see what he can do.
Well, it was nice to see that Robert Piat last season had a breakout year. I think it was in the top 5 for points in championship contention. He was one of the ones that might have won it, and hopefully he can roll with that same momentum into the season 5.
Yeah, Robert Piat has been one of the most improved, I would say, throughout the sport.
Oh, hits that a little too far, but he's still got enough momentum to go up the hill. Can he climb? He does.
That mountain seems insurmountable from the bottom, but you can make it up there. It's just a lot of struggle to get up there.
All right.
Coming to the line, it's going to be second quickest with a 49.906. It's hard to believe that William Brock knocked out of the park, so.
I know, it's going to be tough for anyone to beat that time, really. It's going to take a while. Hopefully he doesn't recreate the Fitzwater Sr. moment of last year at Blackpool.
Aiden DeGabriel in car number 16 is up on track. A driver from Malta, which is not a common location you see race car drivers come from.
Yeah.
I believe they only have like one dirt track on that island from what I gather, and that's probably where you guys experience.
Oh, but he's able to snap it back, ride the hill here, see if he can hit this jump with enough momentum. Oh, just not enough speed to go over it.
He's pretty high flying. I think I'm going to call him the Maltese Falcon because that is he's got some potential. Let's hope the best for him throughout this season. As he comes to the line, we'll see what kind of time he can post. Ooh, that was a pretty rough tail end. Slowest time of the evening, 52.446. My apologies.
Speaking of Zachary Fitzwater Sr., what we were talking about earlier with the man that took the Blackpool earliest victory, which was really incredible. Let's see if he can dethrone William Brock with that amazing time.
Zachary Fitzwater had a solid effort last year at Blackpool. Wasn't able to really capitalize at season's end. He wasn't close enough to Chris Dodd and Mark Holbert in the lot.
Yeah.
But Zachary Fitzwater, an impressive rookie season nonetheless, and he's got a good run going so far.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Coming to the jump here. He's got perfect momentum. Can he ride it up the hill? There he goes.
Right up to the top.
Yeah, he's got some good speed to really compete with Robert Piet and William Brock.
This last section is going to be surprisingly key. You have to have a lot of good rhythm.
Rides the right side, got a lot of speed.
He gets it!
Wow!
Wow, that is a huge pickup. 48.090 for Zachary Fitzwater to the top of the board. Next up on track is a returning driver, Alex Tanker. Remember Alex Tanker?
Oh, yep. Yes, I do.
Not in the cream machine this year,
no.
But we've not seen Alex Tanker run the full Utica Rallycross Series schedule since Season 2. So we've been away from him for a while. He ran the Arena Cross Series the year we ran it, which I guess we should make an announcement here. The Arena Cross Series will be coming back this season for a Season 2. They're going to run 5 races, and it'll start in Tucson, which is also in Arizona.
Yeah,
so be sure to check that out. It's going to be all the one-off drivers that are going to be at Dead Man's Curve. They're going to get to run the full schedule.
Yeah, it's good to look out for a lot of the rookies coming into the following season because Mark Holbert was one of the bigger pickups from Arena Cross that we've seen, and he was a championship contender.
Alex Tanker is only going to slot into 5th place as Stephen Carter is on track, Mr. Consistency.
Oh yeah, Mr. Consistency, always good here. I also want to point out another new feature we have with the time. We got a better thing to track timing. We got a 3rd decibel there. So essentially, we can really track down. There'll be a lot less ties.
Yeah, we didn't have many ties last year, but our equipment keeps getting better and better.
Yep.
And we're able to see stuff to a further decibel. So you can. So thank you for pointing that out, Chad.
Yeah. Now here we go. Stephen Carter here hits this a little crooked, but he's still able to get the momentum. A lot of speed coming up that hill.
Yeah, Stephen Carter pretty quick. He was the runner-up, I believe, in the championship hunt last year. So quite a good performance for this young man.
Oh yeah.
And look at that!
Oh, 47!
Oh my God!
853. That's incredible.
Stephen Carter to the top of the board with an outstanding time, and now a driver who really likes this racetrack. It is Seth the Stuntman Cole.
Oh yeah, he loves his jumps. He loves the heights. He loves the thrills. That's what he does.
They had a team name change over the offseason. They got some new investors in. Now they're called Single Guys Racing, which is just sad.
It's only, you know what? I don't know where I was going with that. I have no idea.
Yeah, but he and a couple other investors have teamed up. They're also going to be running an Arena Cross driver with James Shelley.
Oh, no, not enough speed. Oh, he's going to have to do a turnaround to build up some momentum to get back up the hill. Luckily, he didn't DNF. That's one big thing I've seen here. Yuma usually trips some people up in that opening jump, but people are starting to really figure it out.
Yeah, we have a couple of 5-year veterans running this sport. Like Seth Cole's been in it since the beginning, so they're getting better and better each year. And 55.237, not going to be good enough.
We can't do the synchronized numbers thing anymore.
I know.
Too many numbers. But next up, we have Scott Roush.
Car number 18, a hire by Evans Engineering Incorporated. He had a really impressive showing at Dead Man's Curve, finishing 10th on the grid.
Oh, no! We were just talking about no one's tripped up.
Oh,
we did it again.
No.
We
and
did it again.
Scott Roush is going to not have enough speed going to the triple jump, and he is out of the race.
Oh, man.
Well, it looks like Matt Evans is going to have to try and pick it up where he left off. Matt Evans, the team car, the boss, had a very poor Season 4.
Yeah.
Left midway through the year, put his father in the car. He struggled. Now Matt Evans trying to come back and reclaim his Rallycross glory. Oh no!
Both kind of fall for the same fate there. That's a shame.
Do the Evans Engineering Incorporated cars just not have the speed? Because that's fairly embarrassing, considering that he makes all the chassis for this sport.
Oh,
he tried it again. He still doesn't have enough speed. This really throws off your momentum as a driver. Like, if you have to keep going back and trying this over and over again, it just really throws you off, and you can make a lot of mistakes.
I mean, essentially, with very few DNFs so far in this race, besides his teammate Scott Roush, this isn't really going to save him if he finishes this race. Oh, he regretted.
Yeah.
He thought he didn't have enough speed. Man, he really doesn't trust his cars, does he?
Yeah, well, Matt Evans has been out of the vehicle for a long time. There's not many opportunities to test these things in the off-season either, so most drivers are pretty blind when they come to the racetrack. Matt Evans, I think he just is kind of out of it.
Yeah, well, here we go. Third or fourth attempt, he is able to make it up there. Let's see if he can finish strong.
He will finish better than his teammate. As he continues down the course,
no!
he flips it over. Can he get it back going?
Oh, no, all that effort for just a flip right over right after the jump.
Well, he picked up one spot at the very least.
And next up, after that pitiful run by the Black Mamba, we got Dumax.
Yep, it is Eugene Dumax Demax, and you know, he's a rookie out of South Korea. He's running as Chris Dodd's teammate, so I'd be happy if I were him. He's running championship grade equipment.
They are Chris Dodd, man, the rookie of our generation. Hopefully bringing up another one on the scene. They are fun to watch.
If Eugene Demax, I've seen him a couple times, some stock car appearances. I've seen him in some endurance racing.
Oh, that's going to kill him. He's going to have to backtrack. He's definitely not going to get a top 5 finish there.
That is a shame, but you know, you do have to remember that he is a rookie. You know, they all can't beat Chris Dodd out the gate. You know,
I mean, if he hit that jump, he would have had a really respectable time. I mean, obviously, where we got like 3 people that beat the record time from last year, it's going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, that's going to be a 53.935, not the run he was hoping for.
Next up, we got Mark Holbert, man. Another young rookie from last season that really shined.
Now, Mark Holbert is incredibly impressive, but he clipped the inside of that turn a little too close. That's going to slow him down a bit.
All right, here. Now let's see if he doesn't fall for the same fate as Matt Evans and Scott Roush. Here we go.
A little worried about it, but he does make it on the first one.
Yeah, now he just got to hit this. This is the other part that really trips a lot of drivers up, especially if you go too far in momentum.
Oh, he almost tilted that thing over. I'm a little worried about this run, but we'll have to see what Mark Holbert can do.
He can hit this, it might save it, but no!
Oh, no, he's over! Oh, no, Mark Holbert!
Wait, he's able to flip it back onto his wheels. It's not going to be enough to get a good time, but he definitely won't DNF for now.
Unbelievable. Mark Holbert able to save it after that. That is unfortunate, however.
Oh, man.
He was hoping for a much better run, but, you know, Mark Holbert still has 9 more races after this one to try and pick it up.
But good finish there, but a 58.840, not going to be a good time for him.
Now, the next driver we have to come up with a new nickname for because Jeffrey Finguy was known as the Replacinator, but for the first time in his career, it only took 5 seasons, he finally has a full-time ride, this time with the Axiom Racing Group, same guys that fueled Estavas Cortez's entry.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we can see some great things from Finguy, especially maybe able to get, you know, his feet in the water, his feet wet a little bit more in all the racetracks. It's going to be great.
He almost won Dead Man's Curve, but he's going to go capsize!
No! Can he get back up? Oh,
no!
Man.
And Jeffrey Finguy, the weight is going to result in him capsizing in that corner. We're going to have to take a look at the replay to see if he or Matt Evans got further, because they both wrecked in the same spot. Next up, Alexander Rowe, car number 9 this year. This is a fairly unknown driver. I've seen him in stock car racing, but I'm not really certain what kind of rallycross experience he has, so this seems to be fresh water for him.
That's the fun part about the rookies, man. It's always mysterious. You don't know what they're going to do.
Whoa,
no! Almost flips it over. Been a very common spot today. Built up momentum on the side ridge to see how he can hit this jump here.
These cars are bucking Broncos, and that was on the money.
Yeah, that was probably the best run I've seen there through that section. Can he finish strong in the final section? He's got to hit the momentum right. He does.
Let's see what he can get here. Oh, and that's the top spot! Alexander Rowe is going to take the top spot away by 5/10 over Stephen Kurt.
The mysterious rookie coming out of nowhere to dethrone freaking...
I am astounded. I did not expect that at all, considering he almost flipped the vehicle at one point.
Oh, yeah, that's insane.
And we almost skipped over our good pal Estavas Cortez in the number 13, the Phoenix, as he was called. Rose a bit at the beginning of last year. This year it's not been doing, well, the end of last year it didn't go too well.
We just started this year, so...
We'll see what he can
little
do.
Crooked. Can he finish strong? He does. Going up there. A lot of good momentum there.
And Estavas Cortez announced in the preseason that this would actually be his farewell tour. So he's going to do one more effort here before he focuses on a broadcasting career. Coming to the line, 4th place. That is pretty respectable for Estavas Cortez.
Next up, we got the man to look out for, last year's champion, Chris Dodd with the hot bod. Here we go, his first race up in Yuma. How can he do?
Yeah, Chris Dodd won this race last year, and he's got a lot of fans pulling for him out there, especially a lot of young female fans.
Oh, yep, they got the wet t-shirt contests going for him in the back area.
I've seen so many pairs of booty shorts that say Dodd on the rear.
Oh, and, yeah, it's been fun to watch, let me tell you. I just don't want to say too much with all the sexual harassment claims.
And I won't say too much either because my wife is probably watching.
But here we go, Chris Dodd hitting that really smooth. Wow, really good run for him.
Let's see what Dodd can do. Last couple of corners. Can he get a second win at Yuma in a row? He booked end last year, but
that finish is gonna kill him.
That is a shame. Of 48.989, just gonna miss the top 5. Next up, it's the Dirt Devil, Tyler Benoit.
Yes, he did have a championship run 2 years ago. Got the championship win. He had a mid-pack season last year. Hoping to come back. He's trying to compete with his buddy Matt Evans for the veteranship, for who's the better veteran. Let's see how he does.
Now, no one's been able to break that tie yet, because Tyler Benoit went winless last year, and Matt Evans went winless last year. So it's between these two to try and pick it up.
Oh, really stabilized himself very well down there. Let's see if he can get the momentum that he needs. This is the make-or-break situation right here.
Tyler Benoit is scary out on the racetrack. Everyone is terrified of him.
Wow, he did hit it. It was a little bit rocky there, but he still got the momentum to maybe finish strong.
Our scoring says he's tracking pretty close, though. Let's see, coming to the line. Can Tyler Benoit do it? Oh, he just missed it!
47.367. That's 0.003 seconds off from Rowe's time.
Last year, we would have ran a tiebreaker race for the race lead, but Tyler Benoit, literally, the angle of how he got to the line cost him this victory.
I know that was stunning and all, but we still got to look out for another veteran, Chris Aurelio, that's just with him in the same pack.
Yeah, now Chris Aurelio, this team is shaken up over the offseason. They got rid of Conrad Sawyer at the end of last year. He missed the top 10.
Conrad Sawyer or Wilson?
Sorry, Wilson. I'm thinking of someone else. Chris Aurelio now a single car effort.
Wow, also a great time here. He might be getting a top 5 finish here.
Yeah, he's flying pretty good in this course. Let's see what he can do.
All right, here, final section. Can he finish strong? He does. He hits him perfectly. A 47. Yeah.
Not bad for Chris Aurelio. Now, next up, Sean Angel. I don't think we came up with a good nickname for him. I think some people call him the Sean Angel Sings, but that's pretty bad.
Yeah, no, I haven't come up with anything yet. Give me some time. We got a season.
Old Shawnee Angel here.
Yeah.
He's driving car number 5 this year, which a lot of people are worried about. This car has been cursed for the past couple of seasons due to the Billy Bishop curse that affected John Citadino and his teams.
Yeah, you don't want to go anywhere near a mountain in this car.
Now, Sean Angel, not on the team he was on last year. He's actually a teammate to Mark Holbert in the number 11. So, kind of an interesting change of pace for Sean Angel.
Ooh, hits that a little bit crooked there. He's not going to have enough speed. He's probably not going to get in the top 5, but he still might be able to get a respectable top 10 finish.
See what he can do. He got a win last year, then 2 last places and a DNQ.
Oh,
and he's gonna...
49.463. Not going to hit him for the top 5, but not a bad time either.
I got to mention, though, there are ways to cross the start-finish line. That is quite the way to cross it.
Angels were with him on that one. Let's just put it that way.
They were tugging him in every direction. Lastly, Captain Clutch, Ray Davis on track, trying to see if he can usurp the rookie out front.
He is known for it, after all.
Yep, Ray Davis tends to come in at the very end of races and sneak in, get that win. I'm not sure about that landing there, but he's tracking all right.
Like I said, this is the key point here. He's got enough momentum, a little too much. Ooh, it's going to slow him down.
He's not going to do it, no. Ray Davis got too much speed coming off that. Didn't land on the jump.
All right, here we go to the final section here. At least can he get a top 10 finish?
There's a good last section here, but it's going to be a 49.325. That means Alexander Rowe is going to win in his first start. Could he be the next Chris Dodd?
Exactly, the second rookie to win in the opening event. It's been pretty amazing the last 2 seasons.
Tyler Benoit's going to finish a bitterly close second place. How many times has that happened to him?
A lot.
He's followed by Steven Carter, Chris Aurelio, and Zachary Fitzwater Sr., all with great runs today.
Next up, we got Estavas Cortez with a pretty good run. William Brock also showing an amazing rookie showing.
Props to Brock.
Followed by the follow rookie goddess, Chris Dodd, Ray Davis, and then Sean Angel to round out your top 10.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out to Sean Angel with a top 10 there. That was a pretty solid effort for a team that wasn't expecting too much. Also, I do have to always mention William Brock. That was an amazing first run.
It was.
Let's take a look at the second half of the field. Robert Piet, 11th place. That's usually where he finishes, honestly.
Yeah.
Cody Smart, not too good in his debut, but hey, he's got the rest of the season. Alex Tanker in 13th. Aiden DeGabriel is in 14th with Eugene DeMax in 15th.
Then you got Seth Cole, the stuntman, now showing a good showing on his favorite course. Followed by Mark Holbert, Matt Evans, Jeffrey Finguy, and Scott Roush. Man, that Evans engineering team. Whew.
Yeah, not too good there.
Not a pretty showing.
The officials looked at it, and Matt Evans had Jeffrey Finguy by mere inches on track. It came real close between those two, but Matt Evans managed to fling his car upside down further than Jeffrey Finguy.
Get him that one extra point that he needs.
Yeah, that additional point. Let's take a look at the point standings. They're going to look pretty much the same. Alexander Rowe out front with 1 victory. Tyler Benoit, Stephen Carter, Chris Brilliant, and Zachary Fitzpatrick Sr. the top 5. But look at how close some of those point standings are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, because you get the bonus points here and there, it's going to really have a lot of ties, especially to start the season.
Yep, a lot of bonus points factoring into this one. But some drivers have a good start to the season.
Mm-hmm.
You know, William Braca was one driver that maybe some people weren't expecting in the offseason to be that far up in points.
I mean, the fact that you open up as a rookie with that kind of time, beating the previous track record is pretty good, to say the least.
Yeah, but looking down toward the bottom of the points, Scott Roush is currently last with only 1 point.
Yeah.
But, you know, the season is still young. These points could change wildly going into the next race, which, by the way, next week will be at Elkhorn Pike. It should be an amazing event. I always like going to Elkhorn Pike.
I've heard the weather forecast. It might be a little cold.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to pack some layers for that one, Chad. Well, thank you all for watching this event. We will see you next time.
See ya.